This is Fitness Blender's Mixed Martial Arts HIIT workout. Train like an MMA fighter. In this routine, we're going to be doing 4 groups of 3 different exercises, one of which is a minute of jump roping. Follow that up with 2 different exercises and a HIIT interval routine. We're only going to be going through 1 round of this, so make sure you're pushing yourself 100% the entire time. Now you are going to need some equipment for this routine. We're using a chair, a jump rope, and a dumbbell, but you can substitute the chair and the dumbbell out for something else. Mainly just need something heavy, and you need something you can step up onto. Let's go ahead and get started with our first group, starting off with 1 minute of jumping rope. Now I'm just going to be doing a regular 2-foot hop in this for the entire 1 minute, but you can do whatever you want to. You can do a boxer shuffle, you can do a crisscross jump, you can even do double skips, or you can do speed jumping. It doesn't really matter, just as long as you can do whatever you can to get that heart rate up really nice and high. Just don't worry about killing yourself on this first jump rope part. This routine actually moves along really quickly, so don't worry about it. You'll have plenty of time to get yourself really nice and tired later on. Alright, that's 30 seconds down. We've got 30 seconds left. We're almost done. Just keep that pace going nice and even. Remember, you want to be a little bit out of breath by the time you're done with this, so adjust your difficulty as you need to. Alright, we've got just about 15 seconds left. We're going to be picking up the pace here just in a second. As soon as we're done with this, you've got 5 seconds to move on to the next exercise. So just pay attention and try to stay along with us as best you can. Now we've got 5 seconds till we switch. We're going to be moving on to the explosion push-up next. Go ahead and drop that jump rope, grab that mat if you need it, set up for that push-up, and start it in. Now with this push-up, you want to try to push as hard as you possibly can. You want to get those hands off the ground as high as possible. Try to get as much hang time in the air as you possibly can. Just 100% every single time you do that push-up. And you've got 10 seconds left. Keep pushing it as hard as you can. We're almost done. 5 more seconds. We're going to be going into a single bridge press. You're going to need your dumbbell for this next one. And switch it up. Flat on your back. Grab that dumbbell in your right hand. You're going to be up in a bridge position with your left leg up off the ground in a nice straight line in line with that other thigh. Now with that right hand, you're just doing a regular chest press. Drop that elbow down as low as is comfortable, trying to get it just barely touch the ground, and then press it straight back up over top of that shoulder. Try to keep that elbow just a little bit soft. Just keep that motion going, nice slow controlled motions, making sure you keep it a nice straight line from your knee all the way down to your shoulder. Now we're almost done. We're going to switch hands in just a second. And go ahead and swap it out. Bring that dumbbell over to your left hand this time. Come back up into that bridge position, this time with your right leg up. Again, trying to keep both thighs nice and parallel. That leg is just extended out on that right side. Again, that left hand's me doing a regular press. You just come straight up over top of that shoulder, nice and slow back down, barely tap that elbow to the ground, and then press it right back up. Just make sure you're keeping a nice straight line from that knee all the way to that shoulder. Don't let those hips droop. Alright, we're almost done with this one. We're coming up to a little bit of a break here, if you can call it that. We're going to switch back to that jump rope. We're doing it for 1 minute, so go ahead and grab that jump rope, toss that dumbbell off to the side, get that mat out of the way, start right into it. Alright, once you get that jump rope going, just remember, same kind of pace. You want to keep it nice and even. You want to bring that heart rate back up if it started to fall. You want to make sure that this is keeping you out of breath. So if you were actually able to recover on those last 2 exercises, this is supposed to be a part where you're going to kill yourself and get yourself a little bit more tired again. If you actually were working harder with those exercises, this is a part where you can actually let yourself recover just a little bit. We've just got 20 seconds left. We're almost done. Just keep pushing through it. Remember, keep that heart rate up nice and high. You should be out of breath by the time you're done with this. We've got 10 seconds left. You've got just about 5 seconds left. Almost done. Knee tuck jumps are next. Go ahead and drop that jump rope off to the side. You've got 5 seconds to set up for those knee tuck jumps. Go and step back and start it up. If nothing else has gotten that heart rate up to this point, this definitely will. So make sure you're pushing 100% every single time. You're trying to jump as high as possible, at the same time as drawing those knees up as high as you can. Now just keep focusing on pushing 100% the entire time. We're trying to focus on getting into that anaerobic threshold, so we want you to be completely dead by the time you're done with this. And lucky for you, you are almost done with this. So we've got plank knees coming up next. Go ahead and switch it out as quick as you can. Pull that mat in place, down into that plank position. Doing a full push-up position for this plank rather than on your elbows. You'll be drawing just your left knee up as high as you can out to the side, working that hip flexor a little bit more, as well as that outside thigh into that glute. You're going to be feeling it all through that hip flexor, your quadricep, and those abdominal muscles. Just make sure this is a really quick motion. You want to drive that knee up as quick as you can and snap it back into place as quick as you can. We're almost done. We're going to switch sides here in just a second. Got a 5-second break. And jump right back into it. Start it up on that right knee. Same thing, nice quick motion, drawing that knee up and out to the side as high as you possibly can, as quick as you possibly can, and then snapping it back into place. And we've got 10 seconds left. We're almost done. Keep that leg moving nice and quick. 5 seconds left. And let it relax. All right, go ahead and take a little bit of a breather. We're going to go into a 1-minute active rest here. Just don't stop moving. If you're really a glutton for punishment, jump right back into the jump rope. Otherwise, you can do just jogging in place, walking in place. If you need to, go take a drink of water, take a little bit of a real pause, then we'll start back up in just a bit. All right, that's halfway. We've got 30 seconds left. Go ahead and start making your way back. We're going to be starting here in just a second. All right, I've got just about 10 seconds left. Go ahead and get ready to start back up again. Keep that active rest going, just jogging around, moving around, just whatever you do, don't stop moving. Our next exercise, we're going to be jumping right back into that jump rope. We've got 5 seconds. And start it up. 1 minute of jump rope. Get it going. And we've got just about 30 seconds left. Just keep it going. Remember, keep that pace nice and even. If you want to, speed it up a little bit to make this a little bit harder for yourself. Otherwise, slow it down a little bit to make it a little bit easier. Doesn't matter what you do, just as long as you're getting it to right to the point where you need it for your individual capabilities. Just make sure it's comfortable, it's not too hard, but definitely make sure it's not too easy. And we're almost done with this. Go ahead and look for that dumbbell. We're going to be grabbing that next. We've got a jump press. Standing on that left leg and that right hand with that dumbbell. Just alternate back and forth. Press it up as you jump. Land, alternate feet every single time. Just keep alternating back and forth. We're going to switch hands here in just a bit. And go ahead and switch those sides. Switch that hand. Starting off that left hand, left foot. Switching back and forth. Remember, just hopping back and forth. Trying to push as hard as you can with that hand. Doing a shoulder press as well as doing those hops as hard as you can. All right, drop that dumbbell off to the side. You got 5 seconds to get to a Turkish get up. You're still holding that dumbbell in your hand. Lay flat on your back. Get that dumbbell directly above your shoulder. Then start that Turkish get up motion. It's a nice slow motion. You're going to do kind of a crunch motion first, coming up. Then slowly pull one leg back underneath you into a lunge position and stand up from there. Back down into that lunge. Bring that leg back forward and slowly back down from that crunch position. Just keep that motion back and forth. Just the main thing to focus on is keeping that dumbbell right above that shoulder. Go ahead and switch sides. We're going to be doing the same thing on that left hand now. We got another 25 seconds of this. Remember, do that crunch motion first. Pull that leg underneath, coming up from that lunge position. Slowly back down to that lunge. Kick that leg back out. Slowly back down from that crunch. Just keep that motion going. Make sure you're trying to do a little bit of a pause for each one of those positions. Make sure everything's nice and clean and under control. We're almost done. And go and drop that dumbbell off, grab that jump rope. We're going back into that jump rope for 1 minute. Start it up as quick as you can. Now this is the start of your last cycle, so if you've been saving it up on these other rounds of jump rope, make sure you don't save it up here. This is your last one, so I want to make sure that you are completely dead by the time you're done with this jump rope, going into those last 2 exercises. And that's the halfway mark. You got 30 seconds left. Just keep that motion going. Judge that pace. Judge how tired you are. Remember, you want to be completely dead. So if you have anything left, start picking up the pace. Start making it harder for yourself. We've got 15 seconds left. We're almost done. Just keep pushing it. 10 seconds left. We're almost there. 5 seconds left. And go ahead and get ready for that next one. Grab that chair, that bench, whatever you're using, set it up. We're doing step cross jump. So nice quick motion, 1 foot on the step, 1 foot off, just hopping back and forth as quick as you can. Make sure your feet just barely touch the ground before you're hopping right back in the opposite direction. Keep alternating back and forth as quick as you can. You want those legs to be completely toast, completely dead by the time you're done. And we're almost done with this one. Keep that bench out for this next one. We are going to the squat ups next. So stand on the edge of that bench with your right foot first. That left leg is going to come up and start up. So slowly pull that left leg up to meet that right leg. Try to keep that right leg solid in one position. Try not to come up and down too much, just maybe a couple of inches. Otherwise, keeping it perfectly stationary. That left leg is the one doing all the motion. Just try to focus on getting that left leg to move as slowly as you can. The slower you go, the harder it's going to be for that right leg to do this. All right, we're almost done. Go and switch sides. You're going to switch so that left leg's up on that bench, moving that right leg this time. Same exact motion, just using that right leg. Just keep in mind, the opposite is true with this motion as with almost every single other one we've done. You're trying to move as slow as you can rather than as quick as you can. Just slowly draw that leg up, slowly place it back down, make all that work come from that one that's up in the bench. Just keep pushing a little bit longer. We've only got 5 seconds left. We're almost done. And let it relax. All right, good job. This workout is now complete. You just finished Fitness Blender's Mixed Martial Arts HIIT routine, training like an MMA fighter.